Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
At the plate, Starling Marte. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
off for the Pirates, the center fielder, number 6, Starling.
Ready to
Marte.
deliver. Here's the first pitch. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1.
First pitch, 4-10.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Up next for the Buccos, Dave Parker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A bouncer up the middle. Morgan is up with it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play where you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Ralph Kiner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Woods ready. Here's the 1-0. 1-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Line to the right side. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Jameson Taillon is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike one, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
So coming to the plate, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. The 1-2. This is foul right side. Sent on the ground out to second. Mazeroski fields it cleanly, and that's the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Morgan, a 32-year-old veteran. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
I'll tell you what, boys, I'd like to be this guy's agent. He's approaching free agency. He's one of the best players in our game. He's lived up to everyone's expectations, and I expect him to get absolutely paid this offseason.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Matt Kemp will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Gonzalez is right there, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder,
In now for the Reds, Matt Kemp. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1 for count.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Willie Stargell. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 8, Willie Stargell.
Pitch on the way. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, Bill Mazeroski. As he grounds one briskly to short, picked up by Larkin on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 18.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the dependable Jason Kendall stands in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and a strike now. Wood has his target ready with the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Tony Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Into the box now, Johnny Bench. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
In now, Barry Larkin. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Nope.
1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down to the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, and he misses it.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone comes in with 6 hits in 26 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Parker is after it, but this will land untouched. Bench on second. Winker on at first with 2 down. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Reds strand a couple. Will move to the 3rd with no score. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting in, the shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Settling in now, Eric Gonzalez. Now here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in now, Jamison Taillon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The 1-0 home is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Wood gets the sign. 2-0 on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Wood, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Alex Wood.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And they won't come into Puig as he'll lay off and take the walk.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
So striding forward now, Joe Morgan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Two and 1 to Joe Morgan. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The center fielder, number 27, Matt.
Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Puig is off at first with 2 away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Into the box, Tony Perez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
A ball and 2 strikes to Perez.
1 ball, 2
Pretty
strikes.
adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
From the stretch, the 1-2 fouled off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. The 2-0. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see there, both guys are living in the 90s, but in vastly different parts of town. 97 versus an even 90 miles an hour. Striding into the box, Dave Parker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit out towards second. Morgan is there. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Digging in to try it again, Ralph Kiner. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Wood has his target and the pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Into the box now, Willie Stargell. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D. Where you get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
In now, Bill Mazeroski, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One-0 count. Here it is. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Zero.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, number 18.
2 men on, 2 out, and stepping in is the catcher, Jason Kendall. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Down the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Stargell at second. Mazeroski at first. 2 out in the inning. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Bucks out in front, 1-0. Ready now for Cincinnati. Johnny Bench. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Johnny.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Marte's after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Stepping in, Barry Larkin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Don't want to forget about him. Into the box, Jesse Winker, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Ready on 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. None left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Into the box now, Eric Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The pitcher, number 50, Jameson Tyone.
So here now's the pitcher, Jamison Taillon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Starling Marte as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Suarez scoops it up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 1 and the Reds nothing. Coming to the plate now, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Kendall with the sign. Now the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Outside, that's the ball.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Alex Wood, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Puig tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
At the plate, Joe Morgan, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Cincinnati. It remains 1-0. And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker.
The right fielder, Dave Parker.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And that misses 2-2. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Ralph Kiner, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, just keeping him close. Parker gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Runner!
The 0-1 pitch. There he goes. In the dirt, and now let's see. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
The 1-1. is looked at for ball number 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Kiner in front, 3 balls and a strike.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A payoff pitch one more time. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. David Hernandez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Willie Stargell will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1. Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Pops this one up. Perez waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Ready once again, Bill Mazeroski. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 18.
So So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jason Kendall. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch softly hit out to short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Kemp will begin things here against Jameson Taillon. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. It is in there for strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Here's another 2-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Tony Perez.
Standing in, Tony Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
2-0 count, the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Striding in, Johnny Bench. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 1 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Crosley Field in Cincinnati. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Digging in now, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The third baseman, Adam Frazier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Popped him up. Bench is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
Into the box now, Eric Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little blooper to center. Kemp moving in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The pitcher, number 50, Jameson Taillon.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starling Marte. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they lead it 1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Now in the box, Barry Larkin. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Now the 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
No strike.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much have been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte is under it, and that retires the side. Reds go down quietly. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Zach Duke has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th slot, number 32, Zach Duke. Now playing third base and batting 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dave Parker. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. In there, strike 1. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Standing in, Ralph Kiner. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
When you're leading by one run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Standing in now, Willie Stargell. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home is offered at but missed.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Now batting, Bill Mazeroski. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. To short, hit hard. Picked up by Larkin. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh, but they're up 1-0. Kyle Crick is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 30, Kyle Crick.
Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Count 2-1.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Line toward right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that misses for ball 1. Morgan stands at second with 2 gone. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Pirates 1 and the Reds nothing. Jared Hughes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, Jason Kendall. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The catcher, number 18.
He's set and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Morgan shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Winker going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, that's it.
And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2-0 count. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Winker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Felipe Vasquez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 73. Now playing third base and batting 9th, number 5.
At the plate, Tony Perez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now the 0-1.
Nope.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-1 to him now. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. One down.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Now at the plate, Johnny Bench. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch is in there for the 2nd strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
The batter, number 11.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ready for another chance? Jesse Winker. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The Reds down to their last strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Pittsburgh took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Jameson Taillon earns his first win of the season. Felipe Vasquez wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.